Hello everybody, High Flyers Tag Team back here with another video again today. On today's video, I'll be talking about Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, and honestly, after watching this film for the first time in years, I was a little bit disappointed, I won't lie. The human story in this movie, there was, as per a lot of the other ones, I thought the acting was pretty good, but like, the actual story itself, it was pretty enjoyable in the first part, especially when it helped revolve around, Ghidorah being a very mysterious creature of mysterious origins. But as the film went on, and especially after Ghidorah was revealed and a lot of this movie really wasn't necessarily like the human stuff hadn't like it could have literally you could have completely took the monster action out of this movie and just the way I looked at it. You take the monster action out of this movie and just rewrite a few sentences, and you could literally have almost an entire movie with a full-out blown plot that makes sense, basically without any of the monsters. A lot of the humans had nothing to do with the monsters at all, and that was a little bit lacking to me. I really do enjoy when the humans do have stuff to do with the monster, and they're not just there to be there, especially during the fights whenever it cuts away to them stuff. It definitely builds more relatability, and makes it feel more almost like I guess you could say real in some regards. It definitely helps whenever it's like the humans get involved with the fight and stuff. It's really interesting. A film like this, there's not much you could do, but like they could have focused on the fights a little bit more, especially since a lot of the cuts in this film from the monsters weren't the best. There were some really odd editing choices in this film, such as when Godzilla rises out of the water, it goes to the humans, and Godzilla's come back for a long time, but it's like it shows what should have happened at that moment. And it's not like I'm complaining because there's too little monsters, there's too much cutaways. That's not the problem. It's just the way they utilize it. It's very weird, and they don't really show the monsters much at all. Like I said, the monsters feel like they're mostly just there just because they have to be, because it's a Godzilla movie. Almost nothing of the human plot has to do or connect with the monsters almost in any way. Most of it mostly just assassins trying to kill the princess that's like mind controlled. But like I said, though, Ghidorah has an amazing entrance in this film. I was really disappointed by the fact that a lot of his action sequences in this film were actually, with a lot of the action sequences in the film, other than the final fight, a lot of them just kind of weren't there. They're kind of just like, they would show quick snippets of it, but it was like nothing. It was like long. The fights, like, in the action scenes were drawn out, kind of, but like you'd only get to see like 10 to like 30 seconds of them, and then you wouldn't come back to it for another like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and a lot of times I forgot the monster even fighting. The final battle, though, was really fun and enjoyable. I did really like it. Again, there was some weird stuff with the humans that, again, in this film, in terms of this film, it didn't really need to be there. It wasn't a bad human story at all, but it just didn't work well in context with the monsters. It felt like two different movies combined. I really didn't like that, and I feel like there's a lot more the film could have did. And for that, and just kind of some of the stuff lacking and kind of disappointing me in this film, I did like the creature designs, though, and the final battle was really fun, some of the concepts, but overall, I would give Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, 3 out of 5 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, as always, please share and subscribe. Hope you have a good night. Peace.